Today, we're gonna talk about another story. It's called The River Isn't in a Hurry. There was once a young man who felt like life was always running faster than he could keep up. Every morning he woke up with the same knot in his stomach. I need to hurry, or I'll fall behind. One weekend, exhausted from endless rushing, he visited a small coastal village to clear his mind. There he met an old fisherman sitting by the shore, calmly repairing his nets under the sunlight. The young man asked, "Why aren't you out catching more fish? Don't you want to be successful faster?" The fisherman chuckled softly, as if he'd heard this question 1,000 times. He pointed toward the river that flowed quietly not far from them. "Do you see that river?" he asked. "It moves slowly, taking its time, but one day it reaches the ocean." The young man frowned. "But if it went faster, it'd get there sooner." The fisherman shook his head gently. "A river isn't in a hurry, only the people standing on its banks are. If the river rushes, it floods. If people rush, they break." The young man fell silent, watching how the river curved, glimmered, and kept moving, steady, not slow. The fisherman continued, "Everything has its own rhythm, success too. If you force your pace, you'll lose yourself. But if you follow your rhythm, the journey becomes lighter." The young man realized that for years he had been sprinting without knowing where he was going. He watched the fisherman finish repairing his nets and stand up with ease, as if life weighed nothing. "So," the fisherman said, "the question isn't, how fast should you go, but where do you want your river to lead?" For the first time in a long while, the young man took a deep breath, slow, full, and unhurried. He felt something inside him loosen, like a tight knot finally untying. From that day on, he stopped racing against others and started listening to his own pace. And slowly, just like the river, he found that he was moving forward more steadily than ever.